Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be looking at a new set that I recently picked up. I have been actually after this set. I didn't want to order it, I wanted to actually pick it up in the stores, and I was recently at the Legoland. So I went into their big store and they had it available, so I went ahead and picked it up. It's obviously the Great Wave. This is Lego set 31208, 1,810 pieces. This is an 18 plus set. I feel that these type of like Lego artwork sets are really awesome because if you're like myself and you're a little bit out of the ordinary as far as your decoration, then this fits in perfectly. I have tons of Lego all over my house. I use it as decoration. A lot of the pieces I feel that they make great decorations as opposed to purchasing like paintings and stuff like that. Why not? You put it together and then you put it up and it decorates your house. So this is going to be a pretty interesting set to build because of all the little individual tiles and things that you have to put together. But after building the world map, which is nothing but the little tiles, I don't think this is going to be too bad. I do like the fact that it has the white kind of border around the actual Great Wave, and then this it makes it look like wood around it. I think that looks really, really cool. So taking a look at the box here, you do have the set prominently displayed in the front, and again, it's called the Great Wave. Now you do have this little thing at the bottom here. I don't think I've ever seen this before. It says soundtrack only in English. Not too sure what that is. Maybe when I open up the instruction booklets, it'll tell me what that is. But spinning it around here in the back, you have a little bit more of a closer look at it being displayed. Here's it displayed on somebody's house. They kind of have it sitting on a shelf there. Somebody building it down here. So it does say listen, build, and relax. So that should be interesting to note. Do you have like instructions that you listen to? I'm not sure. They also give you a depiction of the size of it. So it is 15.5 inches this way by 20.5 inches this way. So it's a pretty nice size for what you're getting here. So let me open up the box and see what all is inside. All right, so I went ahead and pulled out all the contents from the box. There was actually a box inside of the box, which was pretty interesting. I don't know what the rhyme or reason is behind how they packed the stuff in there, because there was some bags that were outside of the smaller box, and then some bags inside of the smaller box with the instruction manual. But here it is all laid out. Usually what I'll do is I'll actually separate my bags into piles of 5. So 1 through 5, 6 through 10, and then this is 11 through 15. There isn't 15 bags though, because a lot of times if you guys build Legos, sometimes they'll have multiple bag numbered. So like this one is 4 bags labeled 12, and then you have like 3 bags labeled 14. So I'd say there's around 22 to 23 bags total. Some of the bags are very small, but it is what it is. And then here is some plates that you will use. So again, if you build some of these artworks, you kind of know the way it works. You build the sections and then you kind of put them together. And then this other bag of longer pieces here that wasn't labeled. This is probably going to be used maybe in the frame or something like that. The instruction books is pretty nice. I like when instruction booklets actually have information on them. So those are the ones that I end up keeping. So it gives you some information about this person here. I haven't read it, so I'm assuming this is the person that originally designed this artwork, or that the artwork is designed after. And then just some information about people putting it together and stuff like that. And then it does talk about the listen, build, and relax. So it does tell you that there's a QR code that you can go ahead and scan, which is right over here, and then you can listen to a guided tour, and then you can experience your artwork from a new perspective. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to follow the instructions, but that's pretty interesting that that is a feature that is included with this set. So let me go ahead and put it together, and then I'll show you guys the finished product at the end. All right, so I just wanted to take a quick break in here and show you, if you've never put together one of these like portrait Legos or anything like that, basically it's a little bit different than your standard Legos. When you follow the instructions on a standard Lego, it tells you what bricks you're going to use and then how to put them together and stuff like that. With these portrait ones, including here the Great Wave, you have a depiction of what it's going to end up looking like, but then you have this kind of overhead shot, especially because it's basically putting all these little studs onto the actual platform here. So this is your platform. you're basically building it in sections. So here is this one here. So basically you just follow along. You know, it tells you number 1 is these kind of beige color ones, and then number 2 is the white ones. And then you just follow along and you put them together and follow the instructions, and it starts making the design. So once you move on to the next step, it shows you right here where you start putting these you know, the plates together. So obviously you have these kind of Technic pins on the outside, and then basically this one will snap onto this one here, and it's creating that image there. So that's basically how you put together one of these portrait Lego sets, like this one, like the world map and stuff like that, like some of the other ones that you see. Yes, it is a little tedious, but I just love the way it looks once it starts coming together. So as you can see here, there's 3 of these plates here that I put together, and you're starting to see the design come to life. So that is really, really cool. So let me keep going, and I'll show you guys the finished product. All right, getting ready to finish off the build here. I just wanted to show you guys real quick. So this is the frame, so you guys can see the actual Great Wave picture is not inside of it right now. But the reason I wanted to show you this is because this takes up a lot of room. So this is basically the size, the complete size that the build is going to be. But then you have the actual picture, I guess you would call it. So here's the actual picture that you go ahead and drop in there. And again, the reason that I wanted to showcase this is because it's important for you to have enough room to be able to build this. So it is not a small build, so it will take a big area and a table. So just make sure that you have enough area to be able to either have these either side by side, or if you need to put this one off to the side. And that's the good thing. Once you finish building this, then you start building this, so you can actually take this one out of the way and build this one in the same spot. All right, let me go ahead and put it together, and we'll take a look at the finished product. All right, so here is the completed set. Let me see if I can get this in frame. It looks really, really awesome. I just love the just the colors. I love the way that this looks like wood outside, and then this is just like mounting board that the actual almost painting is mounted on. You can obviously see the wave. It depicts a lot of movement. I do want to show you the back of this, just so you guys can get a little bit better look at what it entails to put this together. So here is the back. You do have these 2 pieces on the top here, which allow you to hang it, so that's pretty nice. I almost wish these were a little bit further out though, just so you know, you don't have to get such long nails to hang this, but all in all, this is what it looks like in the back. And then these are the Technic pieces that once you drop the painting into the frame, and I keep calling it a painting because it kind of looks like that, but and then you just snap these closed, and that holds both pieces together. So in the previous shot, you saw the 2 separate pieces. So let me go ahead and turn this back around. It looks really, really awesome. And again, if you're like myself and you use Lego to actually decorate your house, then this is obviously going to come in very, very nicely. I just have to find a nice spot to put this guy up and just enjoy it. So there it is. I just wanted to give you guys a look at the new Lego set, the Grand Wave. The Great Wave, I should say, sorry. That's 18 plus set. 31208, 1,810 pieces. It's a little bit tedious to put together, but once you have it together, it just looks really, really nice. So if you find yourself losing patience, just stick with it. It's very repetitive, especially when you get to the frame and stuff like that, but the end product just looks really, really awesome. So there it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.